Good morning and welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host for today, Tawana Wright. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP empowers people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization that has over 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate on their behalf for those families and the members. Folks, we since the pandemic began, we've been broadcasting from home, trying to make sure that you have opportunities to continue to move while you're relaxing in the safety of your own home. This morning, we have with us our workout person, Jerri Haslam. Jerri,
Good morning.
good morning. What do you have on tap for us today?
Today, Tawana, we're going to move and use some weights. We're going to be
Okay,
all about our weights today. And if you don't have weights, guess what? It's okay.
okay. Sounds good to me. Well, I'm going to get out of the way because folks really don't want to see me. But folks, we want to remind you before you begin any exercise routine, consult your physician and make sure that you're qualified to be taking part in those exercises. We don't want you to be hurt. So, Jerri, I'm going to get out of the way, let you get to it.
Thank you. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am so glad to be here. Today, we're going to stretch a little bit and then we're going to use weights. But what I want to let you know, if you don't have weights, it's okay. You can use canned goods, water bottles, or absolutely nothing at all. So if you're sitting, today I want you to stand up, move that chair out the way, and I want you to plant those feet and plant those heels. Keep those knees soft for me. Now, right here, I want you to stand tall. Inhale as if you're zipping up your abs and just blow it out. I want you to do that again for me. Come on. Inhale deep and just blow it out. Give me one more. You know I require it. Come on. Inhale and blow it out. With those knees soft like they are, I just want you to put your hands on your thighs. Just lower that back a little bit, look toward the floor, and then just simply tuck down and roll that back up one vertebrae at a time. We're just stacking that back on top of each other, okay? Again, your knees are soft. I want you to just hinge over from those hips, look down, don't look at me, and just tuck and roll all the way up. Give me one more of those. Again, not locking out anything. Total relax. Just lean down. And this time, drop those hands and you're just all relaxed right here. And slowly stack that back, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Warming up that body, getting ready to move a little bit on this Tuesday. Now, take that foot out, simply as if it's an old kickstand. You're just going to put the weight back in your hips and heels. Sit back for me just a little bit. Come on, sit back. Push that body back. That knee is bent. That toe is up. There you go. Just a good stretch. Now lean a little bit more into it. If it doesn't feel right, I want you to hold it right there. Your body is smart enough to know how deep that stretch should be. I'm going to lean over and place my hand on my toe, and I'm simply going to roll that body up. Okay? I'm going to do that again. Again, pushing the weight back in those heels and hips. And when you do, it's going to challenge your balance just a little bit. Okay? Feel comfortable. When you do that, sitting back, there you go. Now put that hand right down there if you can. And if you can't, it's fine. And then just roll up. There we go. Change it out for me, okay? So right here, the foot is out. Got that slight bend and push that body, those hips back. May wobble a little bit, and it's okay. That balance, that's fine. There we go, sitting back with it. Now take that hand, drop it, and roll that body up. How does that feel? Like you're waking up, I hope. Let's do that again. Come on. The weight goes back in that hip. It's in your hips. There you go. Pushing it back. It's almost like you're your own kickstand here. You're going to sink in deep. When you feel that, place that hand down there for me. That's it. And just roll all the way up. Letting that body just wake up when you do that. Now just bring those feet back together for me and just take those hands out. Open up that chest. Oh, come on, just as if you're pulling up everything. Collapse it and bring those hands down. Let's try that again. Come on. Sit up nice and tall. Open up that chest for me. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day. Bring it back in. I don't know where you are because it's been extremely hot here. And today it's not going to be 100, so I feel like it's a good day. Come on, let's do it one more time. Open up that chest. Come on, open up. There we go. Bring it back in and just drop those hands. Now, I want you, if you're comfortable, we're just going to do a little bit of marching in place. If you want to take this up to a jog, you can. We're just going to march up. We're just marching up. Just a little bit of a march to warm that body up just a little bit. And we really don't have to, but I'm just giving us some rhythm when we do that. There we go. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now right here, if you're comfortable, you're just going to place your hands slightly at your hips, your waist, your hips, whatever you're comfortable, and you're just going to take that foot out. It's just alternating, and we're just kind of tapping out, pointing that toe, and then we're going to add by bringing it up a little bit higher when we do that. Got it? Pull it in that belly button, alternating. There we go. It's just a little bit higher each time. There we go. A little higher. That's it. Come on, give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How did that feel? Let's do that again. We just got an easy march at first. And you can do this. You know, I always tell you, if you have your favorite music, whatever that is, turn on that song and just move. Okay, we're just marching in place. Make sure those weights are away from you. I just look down and make sure I don't trip over mine. A little bit of a march. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, we're going to put the hands right here, lower body, and we're just going to start by taking that foot out and just, it's almost like a little tap, and you're pointing the toe when you do that. And what's going to happen, you're going to start to raise it up just a little bit when you do it. Just alternating, taking the leg out, pull that belly button in. Give me a smile. You know, I like all of it. There you go. Come on. We're going to raise it up just a little bit higher, raising it up, alternating, giving your abs and your legs that love. There you go. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hope you feel like you're warmed up a little bit, ready to grab those weights. And again, if you don't have weights, no worries. If you have canned goods, if you have bottles of water, whatever you're comfortable with, but giving that body just a little bit of resistance when we do it, okay? That strength is so important. And a lot of times we don't think about it, but you know, I always talk about functional things. And when you have, you know, just some resistance, some strength to it, it just helps the entire body. We don't think about it when we're trying to get up off of a sofa or a chair, but having that strength is so important, okay? So right here, I've got my little hand weights right here. Again, you don't have to have any, and I'm not gonna throw it or squeeze it. It's comfortable. I have the weights in my hand. It's not a death grip. It's just holding the weights comfortably. And I'm going to start with what I call just a hammer curl. I'm just going to bring it up and down. I'm not going to swing it. It's in control. Just bringing it up and down. There we go. We're going to do these together. I want 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I want you to think about this when you're using the weights. What body part are we using? And even more importantly, why? That move, we're using mainly biceps, but a little bit of triceps because we're not letting them swing down. And that's so important to have the strength in our arms because, again, if you don't use it, a lot of times you'll lose. Like, oh my goodness, I could pick up something that weighed 5 pounds and now I'm struggling with it. Or if it's, you know, a cup, or if you're picking up anything, feeling comfortable with that body part, using it and using it in a good way, that it feels good. So now let's take this and let's do 8 more together. Got it? 8, squeeze that body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, that was just a straight hammer curl. Now we're going to alternate, and we're going to actually turn that arm in and turn the weight towards us, working that bicep a little bit differently, understanding there are parts to it. It's just not one solid muscle, and you want to make sure you're working every angle of it. So we're just going to take that arm, and we're turning the weight and having the hand to face us, controlling it, and then bringing it back down. Got it? So we turn it in slightly, working it just a little bit differently. There we go. That's it. Come on. Turn that weight towards you. Where's my smile? There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So a little bit different from just straight up and down. We turned it in, okay? So now let's take our feet out just a little bit. And let's take these arms and let's lock our elbows right to the side of our body, okay? I've got the arms slightly elevated. It's not down here. It's not straight out. It's just a little bit in, almost like the letter W, okay? And what we're going to do, we're just going to extend these arms out and up and bring it back in. And when we do that, we're going to squeeze when we do it, okay? So just control. Again, I've got the weights. I'm holding them. You don't have to grip it tight. Just be in control of it. There we go. Come on. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Now let's take these arms down by our side and bring them up. Squeezing it down and up. Got it? Come on, give me a squeeze. They're turned slightly out. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How does that feel? Working the front of the arm just a little bit, okay? Now let's start, and with this move, we're gonna raise alternating. And what I want you to keep in mind, when you raise that arm up, maybe if you've had problems with your shoulder or some type of rotator cuff injury or surgery, I want you to be careful. I want you to extend it. It's not a swing up. We're not swinging it up. We're not taking it above our shoulder. We're being aware of where we're lifting at, okay? So we're in control. We're not letting it flop. We're just in control. It's just a slight lift. You got a slight bend, and you're in control both ways when you bring it up as well as when you bring it back down. There we go. Come on. We're just alternating. It's not too high. It's a lift. That's it. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How does that feel? Okay. Now, let's do a combination with that. How about if we take those arms out to the side? Okay. Again, not too high. I don't want that arm to come above that shoulder. We're controlling it both ways. There we go. We're just squeezing, lifting it up and down. Very good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, what if we put both moves together? So we take it to the front and out, and we're just going to alternate. And I'm not going to call out right and left because sometimes I get confused myself, but we're just lifting and alternating both arms at the same time, to the front and to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How does that feel? And I hope you were swinging it, lifting it up. It's control. You don't have to lift it very high, okay? Let's do another set. Ready? Let's go. Come on, control, just bringing it out. It's a slight lift both ways. When you're bringing it down, you're not just letting it flop down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How does that feel? Hope those shoulders are getting warmed up a little bit, those arms, okay? Now right here, let's think about that shoulder, that deltoid. Let's just lift these arms up. Now when you do this, a lot of times you're just thinking you're going to lift your hand, but it's the entire arm. Bring that elbow with you. So it's not this, it's not the chicken wing. You're bringing everything up and down at the same time, okay? Just lift it up and down, control it. When you squeeze, you can feel that all down your back. Come on, lift it up. See how my arms, my elbows, everything is moving. There you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Let's do that again. Ready? Let's give me 8. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Excellent. Now right here, let's take these weights and let's just extend it out. You're just going to serve it out. It's as if you're handing someone a box, a tray, a platter, and just extend it out and bring it back in. Extend it out. That hand is just there for the ride. So your arm is doing the move. Your hand is just there. So you're just serving it out. That's it. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How does that feel? Now, if you're comfortable, I want you to double the weight up. But guess what? You don't have to. You can just do one weight. You don't have to do any weight. I'm going to double the weight up right here, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one leg out and I'm just going to sit back just like when we did that stretch at the beginning. And I'm going to put the weight in my hips, okay? I've got those knees soft. They're not locked out. They're soft. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this arm where I have both of the weights. I'm just going to take it down and pull it up. The elbow is close to my body. It's not out here. We're not swinging it.